You have a busy lifestyle, and who has time to go to the mall and fight the crowds on the weekend? But yet you want to look your best. Well, today you're going to meet the guy that makes it happen by bringing it all to you. I'm Daniel M. This is Front Row. So as promised, we're going to meet Carmen Bucco of Bucco Couture. Carmen, say hello to our audience.
Hi, how are you? Dan, thank you so much for having me.
I'm so glad that you're here. I think you just have such a great story to tell. I'm so excited about all the things that you do, helping guys look a little bit better, but most importantly, for the guy who just can't get to the store or just doesn't want to, you're his guy. So tell me a little bit how you began with this.
You know, we were really working out of the back of our cars as consultants, going to clients' houses, bringing up a suitcase, and showing the materials. And I've been doing it for 14 years. And I'm always an out-of-the-box thinker. So I said, how can I, number one, generate more revenue? It's important for a small business.
Sure.
So I said, I really need something that's going to speak to the people and drive traffic. So
it's funny that you say drive traffic, because
technically, right?
One of the great things that people are going to get to see later is this incredible van that you have that's a mobile store. But
yes.
So you put all this together.
So we put it all together. It happened early October, and everybody said, what are you doing? Well, you're putting a store on a truck? How crazy is that? I said, but that's what I want to do. So, so I went looking for a truck, and I'm like, do I get a sandwich truck or do I get something sleek and unique? So I wound up at Mercedes, and on the whim, I bought a Mercedes Sprinter. Now I needed to find somebody to outfit the truck. Well, that was a task in itself. And I knew my launch date had to be before the holidays because we needed people.
Of course, yeah.
So I went into my local pizzeria, told them what I was doing. I loved the work that they did in their pizzeria. I hired their cousin. I said, you got 1 month to get it done. So you'll see later on the inside of the truck.
Well, one of the things that I was amazed by it is that I felt like not only was I in a shop, but I was also perhaps even in my own home. You know, you've got this lovely cabinetry and everything. But so let's talk a little bit about the van. Okay. You open up the doors, and the first thing I'm hit with is here's all of my accessories left and right. I mean, the first thing I see is there's belts, there's pocket squares. To my right, there's cufflinks and tie bars. Okay, so you really wanted to bring an entire experience on
Absolutely.
wheels to someone's home.
Listen, everybody, guys who are very busy and successful and wear nice clothing, they want to be treated right. So how do you do that without having them to have to go to the store? Guys don't have the time.
Sure.
And it cuts into their hourly rate.
And in the weekends, it's a madhouse. So you take the excuse away from them that they can just throw on that sloppy suit.
Exactly.
And put on something nice by bringing it to them. So
absolutely.
So now you come through and you see that you've got all this other merchandise. So you know, what was, I mean, do you switch around during the seasons?
We do. We like to keep a fresh inventory. I think that's very important. Ties become emotional buys. So it's a challenge to kind of get guys to buy ties because it's an emotional attachment to a person. So we keep rotating that. But we ask our clients, what do they desire? What are they looking for?
Right.
So that helps us on our buys.
Okay, so you've got that, and then you've got all the peripheral things. You know, I noticed you have shoes.
Yes.
So I can pick up a belt and a shoe, and now I can pick up a shirt. You have casual wear. You
Yep.
also carry jeans.
Yep.
Okay. And
so we do a full line of jeans.
Right.
We do a fancier jean, but we also do a custom jean.
Okay.
People hate buying jeans. It's the worst thing they can do. They never fit in them. We refine their jean that they already have and make it better.
That's awesome. So now we come around the other side. I know that there's a lot of merchandise, and you've got your suits, and you've got stuff in a variety of sizes?
Yes.
Okay.
We carry every size. And we mainly use that for fitter lines because most guys are educated now, so they want custom.
Right.
So that actually helps me refine their fit better.
Okay, so if I'm in a hurry, I can pick out an outfit, pretty much. You may have my size on hand, or you're able to
Absolutely.
get it for me within a reasonable amount of time, and then yet still have something perhaps fitted for me if I want to go that extra bit.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
great. That's awesome. And now you have shirts.
We have shirts.
You had cologne. I saw.
Yes.
Two of my favorites were on the shelf.
Barbados and Gucci. They're
yeah,
great.
I noticed
They're great.
immediately. Was really really nice and everything, and even the little the little adornments that you've
Yes.
got too. The cufflinks that.
Guys want to accessorize. We
Right.
don't get anything as guys to
Right.
accessorize and make the garment look more appealing and not just a uniform.
So now you work by appointment.
By appointment only.
Okay, so someone and how do people learn about you? Is it word of mouth? Do you find you have a huge word of mouth?
Very quickly, I started the business in a one bedroom apartment. I moved my bedroom into my living room and my office into my bedroom.
Okay.
3 years later, I had 348 clients with all word of mouth.
Wow.
So I truly believe that that's the concept and that's the way this business works. It's getting out there and speaking to the people who want this type of service.
You know, I often say that guys really don't understand fashion a lot of times, and they just want to look like their friends. And who says that their friends look good anyway? But when you have a friend that does look good, and they turn you on to someone like yourself, and then find out that I don't even really have to do any work to look like this. This
No.
guy's just going to come to me. That's such a home run for a guy.
Well, we're going to make it even easier. Coming down the road, I'm working on a software system where once I have your pattern, you can actually put fabric, shirts, and ties together and see what a complete outfit looks like and buy it right there.
Wow.
Because I already have your pattern.
That's amazing. Now, you started out a little bit in that area, right? You were originally in a tailoring. You were
I was.
tailoring.
I learned how to tailor. I first started learning how to shine shoes. And then I learned about tailoring. I learned about the wools because that's really the most important. People don't realize is the material that they're buying. So I learned about that. And I got tired of retail with all the broken promises. And I met a guy who was in this type of business. And it's something I've always wanted to do. I wanted to take care of customers, truly
Sure.
take care of customers. And I started there, and they started to get that corporate type attitude. I ran away and started on my own. And I love it.
Well, you truly do take care of your customer if you're bringing the entire shop to them.
Absolutely.
And again, you guys are going to see this in a bit. It's really amazing. You're going to love it. But so now you've got a tailoring background. You started shining shoes, which I love that story. You know, I remember as a little boy, my dad, coming to this country and shined shoes as a young man. So a work ethic that really is strong.
Yes.
And makes a big difference in learning how to work customer service.
Correct.
And take care of the people around you. You've got these vans. Now, what areas are you in now?
So we're very excited. We just launched another consultant out in Connecticut and the White Plains area in New York. We're now in South Carolina, Atlanta, Philadelphia, and I handle New Jersey and Manhattan.
Wow, that's great. And you're growing and
We're very excited about the growth. A lot of things are going mobile. And a lot of guys are busy. They don't want to leave their office.
Yeah.
They don't want to be bothered. They want that holding hand, and they want somebody. We truly believe in let you worry about your work, life, and home. Let us take care of your clothes.
that's a great philosophy. It's a great model too. So the average appointment, how long does it take? Let's say I was going to take my son, I really have no time during the week. I don't want you to come to my office. I'm really busy. Come to my home on a Saturday afternoon. What kind of time are we spending together?
We're probably about an hour.
An hour?
We train I personally train my consultants.
Okay.
Because we truly believe in fit. But aside from that, our goal is to ask the right questions. A lot of people forget to ask the right questions.
Yes.
And once you have those questions lined up, it's easy part from there. It's what do you have, what do you need, what do you want to add?
Sure.
Even on the weekends, I want you to stay home and have fun with your kids, have fun with your wife, have fun with your family, whoever it is.
Sure. Nurse my hangover.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's great. An hour. Just
That's it.
an hour. I can spend an hour with you, and then you're going to give me some choices and some options. And then from there, we're constantly in touch with one another, I assume.
I stay in touch with my clients via newsletters.
Okay.
I call them once in a while. I let them do their thing. If something comes in,
Right.
and I feel that it's worth it for them, because we'll do a whole wardrobe evaluation. We want to know what's in your closet because,
Sure.
and our virtual closet actually allows you to do that. You can actually put a garment up and delete it.
Okay, that's great.
Once you delete it, I get notified, so I can call you up and say, hey, why did you get rid of that suit? Was there a problem? Let's replace it with A, B, and C.
Right.
You know.
That's great. Well, that makes it so much easier for me as a guy, because half the times I don't even know what I have, you know, and I'm working in the front half of my closet.
Well, and guys don't even know how many suits they're supposed to have in their closet.
Yeah, well, you know, that always amazes me, and shoes.
Yes, yes.
I'm often told that I'm not the usual guy with 56 pairs of shoes, but I like a variety. I like a little bit of a choice.
What's wrong with having 5 pairs of shoes?
I like having 5 pairs of shoes, but 56 just gives me a little more options for myself.
You got a big closet.
I do have a big closet, but you know, and I enjoy the experience. And when I meet
Right.
people like yourself, I love the experience of finding new things. What stuff looks great? What's new? What's hot? The different styles, the different cuts. One of the things I noticed when we were outside before is this little in the back of your suit. You have
Yes.
this little strap. Tell us about that.
So a lot of guys like it and a lot of guys hate it.
Okay.
You know, everybody's not proportioned properly. So a lot of people like the side vent look.
Right.
The strap is there to hold the 2 sides in, so it's not.
So the jacket
so it doesn't
always
spread out.
lies properly.
Right.
See, now I have never had that in a suit, and the minute I spotted it on yours, I was like, this is perfect, because I am proportioned a little bigger in certain areas, and I like something that's going to keep my jacket looking just perfect at all times. So, and that's a custom feature.
It's
correct?
a custom feature. Well, you could do it in a ready-made, but again, something that people forget. Again, it's attention to detail. You'll have that vent strap, and as you're walking, it's really windy. All of a sudden, your back tail goes inside that vent strap. We actually put a little belt loop in the center of the jacket, so it all stays in line,
Wow.
and your flap doesn't go.
That's detail.
Yeah.
That is detail.
So it's the little things that, you know, a lot of people forget that we really try and focus on.
Okay, so now the custom. So we find some ready-made stuff for me, and I'm all ready to go. I'm set for now, but I want to order a couple of things, and I want a couple of things made just for me, or whatever. What's that experience like? How long does that take?
It's the same, an hour. It's really not
Okay.
difficult. When we get it's a process. So when we get the fabrics that first of all, I'm going to know what's in your wardrobe because I've already gone over that with you.
Which I love.
This is about education. It's not just about selling clothes. It's about knowing who your client is, knowing their lifestyle. We dress you for your lifestyle. And we don't want you to be uniformed. So, I mean, we have linings from London that are really gorgeous, that, you know, really step out of the box. 99% of my customers actually have me dress them. So
That's
once I
amazing.
finish with you the
That's
first
amazing.
time, 99% of the time, I'm dictating what you're going to wear.
That's so exciting. You know, I can't wait any longer. We need to take the audience outside and show them this amazing van and this incredible experience that you've created that I'm
I
so
really
excited
hope everybody
about.
loves it.
I
I
think
really
you
do. I'm
guys are
very
going to like
excited.
it. We're going to be back in just 1 second with Buco Custom Couture. So now we're inside this mobile men's store. It is just unbelievable. Carmen, walk me through. Like, the first thing I spot when I walk in is like you've got every accessory, the pocket squares, which I love, the belts, the socks, everything. So let's walk through. Give me a tour of this.
So really, we've come up with a way to get the client to really focus on not having to go to the store. So we wanted to add all the little bells and whistles, the pocket squares, the socks. We do custom jeans, belts. And then
Yeah, I see we have this whole jeans and shirts and, I mean, shoes?
shoes, everything. We carry everything. Even we carry shaving, art of shaving, different types of colognes as well, various
Amazing.
shirts. We're very excited. Box shirts. Some guys don't have time for custom, so it gives them the opportunity to come in, try something on, and be able to walk away with it.
Great. So you get a little immediate gratification, and then at the same time, you can order your stuff for the future.
Exactly.
Now, the first thing I noticed when you opened the doors is this cabinetry. I mean, this whole thing was custom made.
We wanted our clients to have the look and feel as if they were walking into a boutique, and it's a little small, but they still get that feel. It's a one-on-one service. We truly believe in unparalleled service when it comes to that. So it gives them a nice feel.
Well, I'm impressed because you really have everything from soup to nuts. I mean,
Thank you.
We got suspenders up here, and then we come back in here. You've got a coffee machine. You're going
We
to serve
do,
coffee.
yes.
And a refrigerator.
We actually,
It's amazing.
you know, we wanted that feel like
Right.
you're in a boutique. So we actually offer our clients a glass of Pellegrino or coffee.
That's amazing.
It makes them feel more comfortable.
Beautiful, beautiful coat, beautiful scarves.
Thank you.
An entire rack of ties. I could just take this off the wall and bring it home with me right
Sure,
now.
absolutely.
You know, it's got everything that I could possibly want. Jackets, and then here's all the suits.
And we've put some ready-made product in here. Most of our business is custom.
Right.
We wanted, again, that instant gratification. You need something, you need to go. We carry sport coats as well as suits, slacks, some sports casual cotton pants, shirts.
Cufflinks, tie bars, suspenders, ties, Pellegrino. Doesn't get any better than
It does.
this.
We love it.
You did an awesome job
Thank
with
you.
this. I
Just
love
so you know,
this.
we also have a full-length mirror
Right, your
and a
dressing
fitting
room. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
And this pulls up in front of my office.
That's it. That's
Amazing.
It. It's
Absolutely
as simple as
amazing.
that. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I love it. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
having us today
Awesome.
to share your vision, and it's really great. I love
Beautiful.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to thank Carmen Bucco for joining us today and sharing his extraordinary vision. I'm Daniel M. for Front Row, and remember, life's too short to view from a distance.